Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Adda 3.0. Please subscribe our channel to get the notifications of the latest videos. So today I have taken 5 questions on 2D and 3D figures actually. Figures means in mathematics we have square, rectangle, circle, cube or cuboid, and we have cylinder, isn't it? Leaving this, we have cone, and also there are many figures, but by basing 5 figures today, on the basics of 5 figures, I have made 5 questions today. So we will discuss about the questions related to these type of figures, that too in percentages. So here is the first question. If the side of the square is increased by 20 percentage, find the percentage change in area. What is the condition of the questions? Let us come to know the conditions first of all. What he is saying is the side of the square is increased by 20 percentage. Side of the square is increased by 20 percentage, and at last he is asking about the percentage change in area. The percentage change in area. What is the formula for area? What is the formula of area? Side into side. Side into side. If you want to find out, if you have to find out the percentage change in area, then you need two of the sides of the square. So one of the side, what are the properties of square? Properties of square is all sides are equal. If one side is increased by 20 percentage, then all the sides of the square will be increased by 20 percentage. So here first side will be increased by 20 percentage, and what about second side? Second side will also increase by 20 percentage itself, isn't it? So if you see these type of questions in your examination, just go through the boxes concept. Go through the boxes concept to directly tackle these type of questions. I am going directly. So for the first condition and for the second condition and for the second condition, for the second condition we have to take two boxes. For the second condition we have to take two boxes, and for the first condition, what did he say? He said that it is in one of the side of the square is increased by 20 percentage. So it is increased by 20 units. I am assuming it has 20 units, and later in the second condition also it will be increased by 20 units. So here in the second condition, in the first condition it is increased by 20 percentage upon what? 100. Actually we have to assume everything as 100 because we are tackling with percentages. So 20 percentage increase upon what? 100. So how many did we get here is 20 units. Later in the second condition, it is also increasing upon 100. 20 percentage is increasing upon 100. So how many units it is increased? It is increased by 20 units. So later what happens here? Here it will be increased upon the increased value upon first increased value. Actually here what happens is the value here increases upon the increased value of first condition. So here it increases how many? In second condition. In the second condition it is increasing by 20 percentage. So 20 percentage of 20 units is how much? 20 percentage of 20 units is 4 units plus 4 units. So overall percentage in area will be 44 percentage. After adding all these things, you will get directly answer. The overall percentage change in area is 44 percentage. Here is the next question, and this question is actually twisted, and it is a high level type of question in percentages in 2D figures. So here let us understand the question. Area of a square is increased by 44 percentage. If now the side of a square is 24 centimeters, then find the initial area. Options are 400 square centimeters, 144 square centimeters, 225 square centimeters, and none of the above. So actually I am not going to solve this question today. uh, if you want to learn these type of questions and these type of concepts, so you have to actually subscribe the channel Without subscribing channel, you are not going to get everything. So here, what is the reason behind giving this question is, anyone can solve the previous question. Anyone can solve the previous question, but these type of high level questions will be, there is a best concept for this. So if you want to learn these type of questions, you have to subscribe the channel. Here is today's second question. If the length of a rectangle is increased by 20 percentage and the breadth by 25 percentage, then find the percentage change in area. So here the figure is rectangle actually. So here what are the conditions given is, length is increasing by 20 percentage and breadth is increasing by 25 percentage, isn't it? So how the percentage is going on here? Percentage actually is going on here is continuously. Whenever the percentages are given increasing or decreasing continuously, it is directly a successive concept. You have to know it. After, let us try to understand the question. The previous length, take, let us assume the previous length as 100 and previous breadth as 100. So here we are tackling with a successive concept. I have already gave you a concept to you. So we will use the concept of boxes. So for the first condition I am taking a box, and for the second condition I am taking two boxes. For the second condition I am taking two boxes. No need to use the formula a plus b plus ab upon 100. No need to use this formula actually. You can directly calculate in your minds. So here, what happens in the first condition is, it increases upon the previous value. In the first box, it directly increases upon the previous value. 20 percentage of 100 is what? 20 percentage of 100 is plus 20 units. 20 percentage of 100 is plus 20 units. And then what happened in the next condition? Here it increases upon the previous value. Also it increases upon the increased value of the first condition. So here let us try to understand. Here it is increasing upon the previous value. It is increasing upon what? It is increasing upon 100. It increases upon 100. So here it increased by 25 units. And later what happened is, it is increasing again. So here first condition it is increasing by 20 percentage, and in the second condition it is increasing by 25 percentage, right? So here what happens is, here 25 percentage is increasing upon the increased value of the first condition. So 25 percentage of 20 is what? 25 percentage of 20 is 5 units. 25 percentage of 20 is 5 units. After adding all this, you will get directly the answer. The answer is 25 plus 20, 45, 45 plus 40 is 50 units. 50 percentage overall increase. 50 percentage overall increase. If you also take the formula and submit, if you put all those values in this, so let us try to solve this in formula. Plus 20 into 25 upon 100. 20 plus 25 is 45, plus 20 into 25 is 500. 500 upon 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 gets cancelled, and 45 plus 5 is 50 percentage. So you can solve in that type of method also, but this type of method, it may you may calculate all those things in mind itself. So here is the third question. If the radius of a circle is increases by 10 percentage, then find the overall percentage change in area. So what is the condition given is, actually what you do here is pause the video and try to calculate with 10 percentage in your mind. So for calculating you will need a formula. What is the formula of area of a circle? Formula of area of a circle is pi r square. So this formula you will need here. What about pi? Pi is the common value in both the conditions. Previous area and new area, isn't it? So what he is asking is overall percentage change in both the conditions. Overall percentage change is what? 21 percentage answer. 21 percentage is answered directly. You can calculate in your mind. So here he is asking about, so what will be the previous area? It will be pi r square, and second area, new area will be pi r square. What is the change? What is the change in both of the conditions? The change is actually r. the change is actually in radius, not pi. Pi is a constant value. So here if we cancel pi, we will get only r. So one of the radius is increasing by how much? Plus 10%. And for calculating area of a circle, you will need r square. That means another radius will be increases by 10%. So if we calculate by actually if we assume previous radius as 100, previous radii as 100, that means two of the radius is 100. Then let us try to solve in boxes method. In the first condition, it is increasing upon 100, so it is increased by 10 units. It is increased by 10 units. In the second condition, what happens? It will be increasing upon previous value. Also, it will increase upon the first conditioned value. So here it is increasing upon 100, it is 10 units, and if it increases again upon 10 units, which is the first increased value, so it will be plus 1 units, isn't it? So here if you add all these things, you will get directly the answer as 21% increased overall area. Here is today's fourth question. If length, breadth and height of a cuboid is increased by 20%, 20% and 10% respectively, then find the overall percentage change in the volume. Here it is given a cuboid actually. How a cuboid look like is, in cuboid we have length, breadth and height, isn't it? So let us assume the previous cuboid. This is increased. Assume this cuboid as increased cuboid. Assume the previous cuboid, which is length will be 100%, breadth will also be 100%, and height will also be 100%. Let it be how many centimeters it is, how many meters it is, that doesn't matter. Here let us assume it as 100%. So here the condition of the question is length is increased by 20%, breadth is also increased by 20%, and height is increased by 10%, isn't it? These are the conditions of the question. If you convert this question into the compound interest form, so here for the first year we will take a box, and for the second year we will take two boxes, and for the third year we will take three boxes. In the previous video, actually I have determined each and every basic of this concept. So if you want to learn this concept perfectly, watch the previous video. So I am taking the conditions. It is in the first condition. In the first condition, it is increasing directly upon the previous value of length. So here it is increasing by 20%. Here it is increasing by 20%, and in the second condition, it is increasing by 20%. Upon what? Upon the previous value. Here it is length, breadth and height. Let us take it as length, breadth and height. So here it is increasing upon here breadth is increasing upon what? Upon previous value, which is 20 units itself. And later in the last condition, it is increasing upon what? It is increasing upon previous value of height, which is 100, so it is increasing by 10 units here. And what about all these three boxes? Here it will be increasing. Here it will be increasing upon the increased value of the previous condition. It will increase upon the increased value of the previous condition. How much it is increasing by? It is increasing by 20%. It is increasing by 20%. 20% of 20 units is how much? Here it is increasing upon both. Here it is increasing upon both. Previous value of B is what? 100, and previous value of H is what? 100. Here in the second condition, actually if you see, in the second condition 20% is increasing upon 100. Also 20% is increasing upon the increased value of the previous condition. So it is increasing upon what? 20. So 20% of 20 is what? 4%. 4 units. And later, if we come to the condition, third condition, it is increasing upon the previous value of 100, the previous value of height, which is 100, and it is increased by 10 units. And here in third condition, it will be increased upon the increased values of previous both the conditions. So here 10 percentage of 2 is what? 2, and 10 percentage of 2 is what? Again 2. So totally it is 4 plus 4. Later what is here? What is the last box? Here 10 percentage. 10 percentage is increasing upon the increased value of 4. 10 percentage is increasing upon the increased value of second condition. So in first two both they are increasing here, and after later it will be increased by the increased value of the second condition here. So 10 percentage of 4 is what? 10 percentage of 4 is 0.2. After you add all these things, you will get the answer. What is the answer is 20 plus 20 plus 10 is 50, 58, 58, 58, 58.4 is 58.4 percentage is totally increased volume. Without wasting time, we will just try to solve this question in ratio method also. Why ratio method? Because it is the best and best method for each and every type of question. So here see, it is increasing by 20 percentage and 20 percentage, and later it is increasing by 10 percentage itself. Let us calculate the fraction values, and we know directly the fraction values are 1 by 5, 1 by 5 and 1 by 10, isn't it? 5 units is increasing by 1 unit, so it will be 6, and here it is increasing by 6, and 10 is increasing by 11, isn't it? Later 2 into 3 and 2 5 is 10. 5 5 cube is 125, and later 6 into 3 is 18. 18 into 11 is 198. 198. How to multiply 11 into 18 is 8. 8 plus 1 9, and 1 itself. I will make a video of calculation, so there you will get all the tricks and shortcuts for the multiplication and all. So here, how many units it is increasing by? It is increasing by 73 units. 73 units upon what? 73 units upon 125. So 73 upon 125 into 100 is 25 5s, 25 4s. 5 how many times? 5. 5 ones are 5. 5 ones are 5 and 14. 14.6. 14.6 into 4. 14.6 into 4 is 4 6 are 24. 16 18 58. 58.4 totally increased percentage change in volume. So you can calculate in this method also. Here is today's last question. The question is of cylinder, basics of cylinder. So here the question says is, if the radius of a cylinder is increases by 20 percentage and the height decreases by 10 percentage, then find the percentage change in the volume of cylinder. So here we are tackling with the cylinder, so at least we must have a knowledge upon cylinder. So what is a cylinder? Let us take a hollow cylinder. Here we have a radius and we have a height, isn't it? What is the volume? What is the formula for volume of a cylinder? Volume of a cylinder is pi r square h, and we know pi is a constant value in the both conditions. It will be a constant value for the both conditions, previous volume and increased volume. So here, according to the condition of the question, the radius is increasing. Radius is increasing by 20 percentage. Here radius, we have to take radius as 2 times. So radius 1 is increasing upon 2 times, and radius 2 is increasing by 20 percentage again. And the height here is decreasing. Height is decreasing by 10 percentage. In the previous condition we have taken all the increases, and here I have twisted the question with decreasing way. So here, what is the previous radius here? Let us assume previous radius as 100%, previous radius 2 as 100%, and height as 100%. Then go to the concept. Then go to the concept directly. What here happens is, let us take radius as 100 and it is increasing by 20%. Radius 1, and here it is radius 2. Let us take assume it as 100 and it is also increasing by 20%. And later in the third condition, height, let us take height as 100% and it is decreasing by 10%, isn't it? So here in the first condition it is increasing upon the previous value. The radius, 20% of the radius is increasing upon the previous value, so it is increased by 20 units. And later in the second condition it is also increasing upon the first it is increasing upon the first value, so it is 20 units here. And later in the third condition it is decreasing upon the first value, so it will be decreased by 10 units. And later if we see here, increase or decrease will be upon the increased or decreased value of the first condition. So here how much it is increasing by? It is increasing by 20%. So 20% upon 20%, 20% upon 20 units is what? It is 4 units plus 4 units. And in the third condition, here 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 it will be increased or decreased upon both of the previous conditions. So here it will be increased or decreased. So actually it is decreasing upon 20%. So minus 10% of plus 20 is what? Minus 2. And minus 10% of plus 20 again it is what? It is minus 2. And minus 2 will becomes totally as minus 4. Minus 2 and minus 2 totally becomes minus 4. And in the last condition, increase or decrease will be upon what? Will be upon the increased value of the previous condition. So here it is increased by 4 units. Now it will be decreased by minus 0.4 units, because already it is decreasing. Minus 10% of 4 units is how much? 0.5, sorry, 0.4 units in minus 0.5. After you add all these things, actually I will try to calculate all these things in my mind. So you have to practice well to calculate all these things in your mind, and these type of questions will be clarified easily within seconds. So here 20 plus 20 is 40, 40 minus 10 is 30, and minus 4 plus 4 will be gets cancelled. Minus 4 plus 4 will be gets cancelled, and 30 minus 0.4 is how much? 30 minus 0.4 is 29.6 is the exact answer. So what is the change? What is the change in percentage in value is plus 29 percentage is increased overall. Here, let us try to solve the question in another different in a different method, which is the formula method. Many of them they will teach you the formula way, which is a plus b plus ab upon 100. According to the conditions of the questions, which is 20% increases, 20% increases and decreases by 10%, isn't it? So in the first, as a first condition, I will take these two as a and b. So I am considering a as 20 and b as 20. Then it happens by calculating, we will get 44% here. 20 plus 20 is 40. 40 plus 4 is 2 into 2 is 4. 40 plus 4 is 44%, isn't it? But it is in the exact value. Again, what you have to do is you have to take the formula for these two values. You have to take the formula here for these two values, and later you have to calculate again for the exact increase value. So here exact increase value will be, I am assuming a as 44 and b as minus 10 here. So I am putting these values. In the formula. So here a plus b plus a is what? A is 44 into b is what? Minus 10 upon 100 again. 0 0 gets cancelled, and this 0 goes and it happens 4 and it will be 4.4. Later 44 minus 10. 44 minus 10 is how much? 44 minus 10 is 34 units. 34 units. Plus into minus. Plus into minus is minus. So 4.4 minus 4.4. What do we get here? 34 minus 4.4. You calculate this 34 minus 4.4, you will get 29.6 again. So overall percentage increase is how much? 29.6. No need to go through the formula. No need to go through the formula. You will get many calculations in this. If you go through the boxes concept, you can solve these type of questions within seconds. So actually, if you like my videos, please like, share and comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching my channel.